Wow. So speaking of survival program, can you tell us a bit about that? That must have been so tough.
OMG.
OMG. 11 seconds in, already jellified ito.
OMG. Well, 수고했어 for doing that.
Well, thank you so
I can't
much.
even imagine. Oh.
Thank you. Thank you. Everybody.
The way they speak English, bro, they're so relaxed and everything just comes out so fluidly, you feel me? They sound so comfortable, they look so comfortable, and they're just being them, telling their story. I'm excited, bro. Gehlee, Elisia, ay, Dios mío, Filipino pride.
Says that when they hear that we're from Survival Show. But
I think it's so 대단해. Of
thank
you
you.
surviving the survival show.
thank you so much.
You girls are survivors.
Gehlee's
We
laugh.
just stuck together.
Yes,
Almost
we
through the
worked really
entire-
hard for it.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
Like, OMG. Like, when I first
It's like everything she thinks and hears is just coming out of, OMG. What? With so much expression y todo on their faces. También, so much personality. Todo. I could listen to her for hours and I'll never get bored. I'll get even more jellified. Ay, Dios mío, I'm going straight up loco and it's not even 1 minute. Gehlee, Elisia. What? It's a rival show. Gehlee with the Unis ticket.
came to Korea for the survival show, I knew zero Korean. Like, I just knew 사랑해. I knew
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. And I didn't even know how to say it properly. But like, during the survival program, I would always need my English translator by my side. It was so awkward, and I didn't understand anything that anybody was saying.
Despite those circumstances, look at where she is at now. She prospered despite those obstacles and found a way to make her dreams come true. Ay, Dios mío, Gehlee, not only jellifying visually, but spiritually también, an inspiration for any person in this world, that it does not matter where you are from. If you have a vision, if you have a dream, you can make it come to fruition. Gehlee, thank you.
So, like, now that, cause we receive Korean lessons ever since before our debut.
Yeah.
And so now that we've been able to like improve our Korean to the point where we can understand what everybody's saying, it's like wearing glasses for the first time.
Yeah.
All your life you've been blurry-eyed.
I love the simile.
And thinking about it, it makes us think about how far we've come throughout our journey.
Yeah.
You gotta understand, they're from Southeast Asia, not East Asia. Southeast, a little bit more to the... So the cultural differences are were very evident when they arrived to a country they knew nothing of the culture of. You feel me? The culture nor the language. But they did have one thing. They had a vision, they had a dream, and were willing to do absolutely anything to make that vision, that dream come true. And look at where they are both at now. Still learning not only Korean, which they sound damn near fluent, bro, but also how far they have come as human beings, bro. This is so inspirational and beautiful. And Gehlee-rific también. Ay, Dios mío. I'm going sentimental local. Yes, let's go.
Yeah, because that survival show, it started with 82 contestants from all around the world. There were
almost
contestants
100.
from, like France, there were contestants from the Philippines, Japan,
All over
Korea.
Southeast Asia too.
There was, team members like from Mongolia too, and
Mongolia?
Myanmar, and
Ay,
countries
Dios
like
mío.
that. And Indonesia as well.
We made our little friend group with the Southeast Asian.
Yeah, we call it the Sea Girls.
Shout out. The Sea
Yeah,
Girls.
Sea Girls. And from that point, we were all like,
You see how Gehlee and I were looking at the camera at the same time? It's meant to be, I'm telling you. Or am I just going loco? Yeah, I'm just going loco all the time. I will never understand.
competing against each other. It was really, really tough because like you can't really tell the difference on how to balance like the competition and like being teammates with one another.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we would just be like wishing that the group that would be formed was like the friend group that we made during the survival program.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Because
especially with like
I got, ay Dios mío, I got jellification to my suffocation. What in the world did I just say? Okay, no, but in all seriousness, they had that desire for Unis to end up being with members of their geographical area, so Southeast Asia, because that is what they were familiar with, comfortable with. But greatness is found through uncomfort. And look at where they are at now. Gehlee, Elisia, you are an inspiration to millions.
People that we're really, really close with, and then suddenly they would get eliminated. So many tears would get shed, and then, but then,
Can't imagine.
yeah, it's so hard to balance everything and emotions and like your personal life along with the competition.
You gotta split
It's
them.
just really, really
Like in between the filming, we had like no sleep.
No sleep. Because you had to keep going and keep practicing for the next performance, next round.
Never stopping.
actually
Never
a
stopping
time.
until it's over.
We had 3 days only to practice.
3 days.
We only had 3 days to practice, and so me and our members, we would like work overtime, and we would get like 4 hours of sleep. Oh, good.
Hey, you lucky you young. You lucky you young. You can't get that when you in your 30s and 40s no more unless you're gonna walk like this. Okay, so W sacrifice for your dreams, Elisia, Gehlee. And it's crazy to think that they knew nothing, absolutely nothing, little to nothing of choreography, performing on stage, y todo. But they still gave it their all, despite being completely new to the industry of K-pop, of music in general. They got there. They didn't know what they had to go through, what they were going to go through. All they knew was that they were going to win. And look at them now. Look at them now. I am so proud. Ay, Dios mío.
Yeah, so
It sounds so much of a burden, so pressuring just by even listening to you. How did you overcome that hard moment?
I feel like me and Elisia can agree that both coming from the Philippines, we carry a lot of our heritage in the stages, in like on stage, because I feel like it's built within us to be super proud of where we've come from and like be super vocal and just wanting to properly represent our country.
My respect.
Properly, like, in Korea, and like introducing who we are and showcasing how great people from our country can be in an industry like K-pop. It really just motivates.
You see what I told you? You see what I tell you? You have my respect. You have my respect. And I love how Gehlee uses hand movements y todo to express her thoughts while she is speaking. As you have noticed también, I do that too. Get jellified in every single way. I will never understand.
Motivated us to do a lot better, and it was so comforting to have Elisia by my side because somebody was there to understand me.
You could rely on
At
each
least
other.
one
Yeah.
that understands
I feel like
you.
until now, our heritage is something that we carry with us to this day.
Respect. You are my
and I think
respect.
also part of what helped us go through all these tough times in our journey is our passion for what we're doing, because
You see what I tell you? Now you see what differentiates the mediocre from the great is love, is passion, the love for the passion. If you do not have passion, if you do not have love for that passion, especially in an industry like music, you will not go to where you desire to be in the industry, because this is an industry in music that if you do not absolutely love what you do and are willing to go through immensible amounts of failure, through years of gaining absolutely no results for your effort, you will simply join the bank of tadpoles in the ocean, while the ones that are willing to go through absolutely everything, anything possible, no matter how long it may take, those are the ones that achieve greatness. Gehlee, Elisia, greatness, straight up greatness, my brothers. What?
even in the Philippines, we are also in the entertainment industry. Like Gehlee, she was from the pageantry industry.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about.
I used to be a child actress in the Philippines.
She was a star. This is my damn mind, man. Look at how they laugh también. Look at how la jellification, jellyriffic y todo. Look how she laughs. I don't understand. I'm gonna keep going before I lose my damn mind and actually go loco.
Well,
So you're into acting too.
Yes, I'm into acting as well, and we're really familiar in front of the camera.
That's a good
And
thing. That's a
so,
good thing.
Like,
It's
with that
pivotal
background,
nowadays.
Even in the Philippines, like whichever like category of entertainment you're in, you must have to go on
Yeah,
stage.
it doesn't matter
So,
what
like,
it is.
Since Gehlee, she's in pageantry, I'm in acting. We would still go on stage and
Look at how Gehlee is looking at Elisia with eyes and smile of admiration. Y todo. This, so one day that's gonna be me. I'm telling you right now, one day that's gonna be me right there. Yeah, this local right here.
perform all the time with like singing and dancing, and so we're a bit familiar with like how things could go. And so when we came to Korea, it was a tiny bit familiar. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but like there is a sense of familiarity in what we are doing,
Yep.
like with
I feel
standing
you.
on stage and
I
performing in
understand
front
you.
of people, and I think it kind of helped us with going through all those times.
Something that I want to share, because
Yes.
Elisia has done a lot of acting in her childhood. Something I want to share is one time I was singing a song, and then I think Elisia like continued the song, and she was like, "Oh my god!" And I was like, "Oh my god, you know that song?" And then I told her I told her why I was singing that song. I was like, I remember this commercial once. I heard it in a commercial.
And it was her?
And then I think she was like, "Oh, are you talking about this commercial?" That was me. I was like, "What are you talking?"
What a local coincidence. How ironic is that? How small is this world, bro? Man, that's the type of stuff you hear in movies. Ay, Dios mío. Gehlee, Elisia, you meant to be. This was meant to be.
Talking about? What do you mean that was you? And then she described like the whole experience that she had with that commercial, and like, it's such a small world.
What I tell you? What I tell you?
Really
It must have been so surprising and so shocking.
Yeah, it was
For
her.
the both of you.
She's in my memory.
I was really shocked.
She's in my memory. I love the way she expresses herself in every single way. Like, for real, I'm going through so many accents in my mind right now because she is taking me to any and every part of the globe right now. Dios mío, thank you for creating Gehlee. This is a living angel right in front of us, brother. What?
You were meant to meet, I swear.
I think so.
What I tell you?
Oh.
What I tell you?
Like twin sisters.
Really?
Really?
Yes.
When we were getting to know each other more, we had a lot more in common than we thought.
Yeah.
Wow. Like
really.
a lost twin. You found your lost twin.
Yeah,
I
but like
think
we're
so.
really different people.
Yeah. But like we would like to describe each other as the same people but in different fonts.
Hold on. Fire metaphor, Elisia. Ay, Dios mío, poetry también. Man, you great. You great.
Ah, I can see that. I can see your great chemistry together.
Thank you.
Elgel.
Yes.
Elgel talks about their survival show journey. What does this get from me, my friends? I do not have much to say, as I already said much of what I had to say. So, number one, we got jellified 100%. Ay, Dios mío. Number two, I loved hearing their story of their journey to be where they are at now. This creates such an authentic, deeper connection with them, not only as artists, but as human beings. Hearing, visualizing what they went through to make their dreams come true, going to a country that they know nothing of the language of, barely anything of the culture, complete foreigners, but going there with a vision, with a wish of making their dreams come true no matter what. And look at them now. They are exactly where they knew they would be. They have my respect. Elisia, Gehlee, ay Dios mío. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one, okay? Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I'm gonna see you in the next one, okay? Much love. Izoki out.